You ready to go? You want me to sit here or there?
Right.
Sit on the corner here.
Oh, you get to sit in that chair? Oh, no, it's all right. Tell me, this is the interview, so-called?
Yeah.
All right.
Like introductory kind of just
Okay. All right. And is this functioning right now?
let's double check.
My name is Alan Azhderian. I have been here since 1988, spring 1988, 37 years as first a part-time, then an adjunct, then an associate. It's all the same thing, it's just a renaming. Adjunct actually means not necessary. Anyway, yeah, it's been a pleasure and a privilege to be here. I've met so many lovely people, people who are aspiring. It's been good. I really don't know what would have happened to me without this job. It's just so interesting to meet these fellow travelers. That's why I call them fellow travelers. There are people who have taken their life into the production of creative production, and it's interesting to see the variation and coincidental similarities of how these people are and what they do. You know, it's a community of experience and approach that's feeds itself when you sit down to the table and want to have a bite. All of this work is my collection with people that I met through the junior college, students, fellow teachers, so on, trade, buy, or sell. I've taught 7A, Art 7A, drawing and composition. I've taught figure drawing, Art 12, which includes 112A and 112B, 3 sections. I've taught Art 3, Introduction to Design and Composition, and I've taught Art 24, which I think was a survey of printmaking, Art 28, which is etching, and I taught printmaking through community education.
And then what would you say is like a key component of your teaching philosophy here at the JC?
It's not about talent, it's not even about art. It's about how an individual processes learning for themselves. And if the individual can tap into what they're really learning in the process, not working for a grade, but rather trying to actually comprehend stuff, and that individuals can consciously understand what they're learning, you know, that's the gate, that's the threshold. You know, you got 100 years, if you're lucky. What do you want? What do you want out of 100 years life experience? You don't want somebody telling you what to do. You're already tired of that.
And just talking and moving towards retirement in that next stage, right? Do you feel fulfilled with your time here at the junior college?
No, I don't consider myself as ever really being successful. I don't really think of myself as having grown up. Fulfillment, you know, the most fulfillment I can take from my experience is that I managed to stay active in art, in the exercise and engagement of art processes, regardless of the outcome. So what I was able to do for myself with this, you know, part-time job was to keep myself active in what I think was my best way forward in being alive.
And I guess lastly, is there anything that you would want young people getting into art and kind of finding their path and journey in art to know to keep them moving forward through that?
I think art processes, visual art, music, dancing, singing, writing. Every person on earth can participate in that, even if you're, you know, a garbage collector or an accountant or a president. So I think that the art processes are for everybody to engage to their benefit. So, you know, the bottom line here is to realize you can take charge of your own life and shape it to something that is agreeable to your spirit. That's the bottom line. Those are the questions of existence, I think. When you're out of school, nobody's telling you what to do, what to make, what to search. You have to find that in your own self. And I think these are handsome pieces. La 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 la. I always liked singing. I wasn't necessarily a good singer, but I liked singing because when I could sing by myself, I could create a vibration that ran through my body and grounded and centered me in the moment of, so I don't know what. Would you like a song? This old man. Okay, let's look at these things.